Greetings street racing fans, Sharky, your race master here, and this is A11 Outlaws Season 2. This season I am joined by last season's now retired King of the Season, Keldon Raven, who will be helping out with commentating and be our season finish line marshal from the Raven's Nest. Keldon, can you please run us through the Season 2 rules?
So, Season 2 rules. All the races are first past the post. The league table contains 10 spaces. The gatekeeper for entry into the list. Call-outs can only challenge one position above, and all call-outs must be in front of the race master, me, or by mutual consent. So I think we'll have to put potential
That makes sense, because if somebody then was waiting by the finish line by somebody, they can call out down there as well.
Agreed. So, if you lose, you drop to 10th position. If you are gatekeeper or challenger, you drop to challenger. That's a change from last year. If you win 3 times as position 1 on the list, you retire as king of the list. If you lose to the same gatekeeper twice in a row, you're out. At the end of the season, any king of the list race off to become king of the season. This includes any previous king of the season.
Yes, so that's it. That's the Season 2 rules. That's how it goes. Let's see what we've got in this episode. Right guys, final drivers meeting of the season, and we've got all the challenges up here as well, because there is a possibility that one of them could get on the list tonight.
Quite possible if somebody manages to go off the top, and the only person that could do that is KrocketTub.
Indeed, because he's currently sitting on 2 king wins. So the list as it stands at the moment.
Well, as we've just said, top of the list is KrocketTub.
So P1 KrocketTub, P2 Hondrelay, P3 Mullet, P4 Suckit, P5 Dagenham Dustbin, P6 Wilberforce, keep it on the wheels Alastair, P7 Black 13, P8 Poison Ivy, P9 Moonshot, P10 Sidebite. The gatekeeper is Ramu, and Challenger 1 is the Jet Fuel Nova. We have had 6 call-outs tonight.
Already.
All of the drivers are racing to start off with. Everybody's putting it down. They want to make moves. They want to get down to it. So first off, we've got Jet Fuel Nova versus Ramu. Then we've got Wilberforce versus the Dagenham Dustbin. Then we've got Hondrelay versus KrocketTub, which will be 2 king wins. That could be a deciding thing. Race 4 is Suckit versus Mullet. Race 5 is Poison Ivy versus Black 13. Race 6 is Sidebite versus Moonshot. And then we'll see how it all shakes down from there. Guys, thank you very much for an awesome season. Let's finish it off on a high. Let's have some nice clean racing, and we'll see what happens moving in to the King's Race Off next month.
Good luck, everyone.
Race 1, up at the line. On the left-hand side, we've got Scott O'Brien in the Jet Fuel Nova. On the right-hand side, we've got Colette the Neon Princess in Ramu. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
A nice clear win for Ramu.
Race 2. On the left hand side we've got Alastair and Wilberforce, the blue Ford Escort RS 1600. On the right we've got Mason Storm in the Dagenham Dustbin, which is another Ford, this one an RS 500.
Rubber side down, Alastair.
Please keep it on its wheels. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. He wasn't listening. But
yeah, he wasn't listening.
But Mason Storm did, so that's a win for Mason Storm. Race 3, the race that could put Cuboid into the King's races, or it could mean that we're going to have no more Kings this season. We will see the result of this. So Cuboid in KrocketTub is on the left, the white car. The yellow car on the right is Wade Kyle in Hondralay. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And KrocketTub, although flips it, crosses the line on his roof.
So he is now another king, which means we've got 6 kings in this season. Wow, wow, wow.
What that does mean is that we can say at this point there will now be no more kings this season.
Right, so now up at the line we have got, for race 4, we have got position 1 and position 2. On the left hand side we've got Suckit, who is P2. On the right hand side we have got Jackstand Jimmy, who is P1. Now, because of the shuffling, Mabel is now the challenger, and we've had a call out. Wade Kyle in Hondralay has called out Ramu, who is immediately above him, for position 9, because he's position 10. So we'll get down to that in a few minutes. So race 4, we've got Suckit on the left, which is the blue vehicle. On the right is Mullet, the grey vehicle of Jackstand Jimmy. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
Nice and close to the very end there, but Suckit wins. Mullet flips it just before the line.
Race 5, up at the line we've got Poison Ivy on the left, we've got Black 13 on the right. Suckit's not going to get a break tonight.
Certainly seems not.
Because Mason Storm in the Dagenham Dustbin has just called him out. So, Poison Ivy, purple car on the left, Black 13, white car on the right. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. And Poison Ivy's pulled out part way down. Yeah, go for a reset. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
A clear win for Poison Ivy. Black 13 flips it just before the line.
Race 6, we have Sidebite on the left, the black car. On the right is Moonshot, the yellow car with Katie Horizon at the wheel. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. Pulled up part way down, we'll go for a reset. Red, amber, green, go, go, go. And Ken gets the win.
He does. He tried pulling across again, but it was a nice clear win.
Race 7, on the left hand side we've got the yellow car Hondralay with Wade Kyle at the wheel. On the right hand side we've got Colette the Neon Princess in Ramu. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And Ramu wins because Hondralay fluffs it just before the line.
Got race 8, on the left hand side we've got the Dagenham Dustbin, on the right hand side we've got Suckit. So it's the white car on the left hand side, it's the blue car on the right hand side. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
Dagenham Dustbin, clear win.
Race 9, we've got Wilberforce on the left hand side, we have got side bite on the right hand side. Blue car is Wilberforce, black car is side bite. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
Both pulled up short.
Pulled up short. Reset. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And Wilberforce the clear winner that time.
Wilberforce the clear winner, just getting called out by Poison Ivy.
Just getting called out.
So they're going to make it back up to the top, and we'll go. For race 10, we have got Wilberforce on the left hand side, racing for his first king win. And on the right hand side, we've got Poison Ivy racing to dethrone him. Blue car on the left is Wilberforce, right car on the right is Poison Ivy. Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
Ooh, neither crossed the line, so we're going to have to go for a reset.
Red, amber, green, go, go, go.
And that's the first king win for Wilberforce.
It's been a hell of a season, Keldon.
It has that.
So, we have 6 kings racing next month at Vulcan Raceway
To face off against me.
to face off against you to become king of season 2. So, Q-Boy tonight got his 3 wins, which puts him through. Dan Buster was the first. Then we had Hikari with Del Fuego. We had the Enforcer. We had Kitsune. We had Felony. It's been a hell of a season.
It has. That's been some phenomenal racing, and quite a few of these guys have raced against each other a fair few times at Vulcan Raceway, so this could be one fiercely contested race.
Definitely. Anyway, the list as it stands at the end of season 2 is as follows. P1 with 1 king win, because he managed to keep it on his wheels a little bit, was Alastair in Wilberforce.
Position 2 we have Remu.
Position 3 is Suck It.
Position 4 is Mullet.
Position 5 is Black 13.
Position 6 is Moonshot.
Position 7 is Hondralay.
Position 8 is the Dagenham Dustbin.
Position 9 is Sidebite.
Position 10 is Poison Ivy.
And not very happy about it. Hopefully, over the off time, she'll get her car sorted out.
Indeed.
Which leaves the gatekeeper as the Jet Fuel Nova.
And Mabel.
With the Comish as the challenger, yet to race. At the start of next season, it's all to race for. Anyway, we'll catch you all again next month for the race off to see who the kings are. Thanks very much for watching. We'll catch you all again soon. Right, we messed up, and this is the only way I've worked out a way of actually making any sense of this, because I haven't worked it all through yet, and I'm going to do this with you. So, at the start of A11 Outlaws Season 2, Episode 12, this is the situation. KrocketTub had 2 king wins, Hondralay, Mullet, Suck It, Dagenham Dustbin, Wilberforce, Black 13, Poison Ivy, Moonshot, Sidebite, Remu, Jet Fuel Nova and Mabel at the bottom end there. So race 1 was Jet Fuel Nova versus Remu, and Jet Fuel Nova lost, which gave him 1 loss to Remu, but it didn't affect anything. Race 2, Wilberforce versus the Dagenham Dustbin. Wilberforce versus the Dagenham Dustbin. Okay. Dagenham Dustbin won, so Wilberforce loses. Okay, which then means Black 13 goes to there, Poison Ivy goes to there, Moonshot goes to there, Sidebite goes to there, Wilberforce becomes P10. Okay, race 3, Hondrelay versus KrocketTub. KrocketTub wins, goes off the top of the list. Hondrelay loses, comes down to the bottom. But Mullet becomes P1, Suckit becomes P2, Dagenham Dustbin becomes P3, Black 13 becomes 4, 5 is Poison Ivy, 6 is Moonshot, 7 is Sidebite, Wilberforce is 8, Ramu moves up to 9, Hondrelay drops to 10, Jetfield Nova becomes Gatekeeper, Mabel becomes Challenger. Race 4, Suckit versus Mullet. Suckit versus Mullet, and Suckit wins. So that means Mullet drops to position 10, which moves everybody up. Mullet becomes P10. Race 5, Poison Ivy versus Black 13. Poison Ivy versus Black 13. Poison Ivy wins, which makes her P3. Black 13 drops to 10. Move everybody up. Which then makes Black 13 P10. Race 6, Sidebite versus Moonshot. Sidebite versus Moonshot is for P4. Sidebite wins, which means he goes to P4. Moonshot drops. Wilberforce becomes P5. Ramu is 6. Hondrelay is 7. Mullet is 8. Black 13 is 9. Moonshot becomes P10. Race 7, Hondrelay versus Ramu. Ramu versus Hondrelay. Ramu wins, maintains P6, Hondrelay drops. Mullet goes up, Black 13 goes up, that goes up, Hondrelay becomes P10. Race 8, Dagenham Dustbin versus Suckit for P1. Dagenham Dustbin wins. Suckit drops. Poison Ivy becomes 2, Sidebite becomes 3, Wilberforce becomes 4, Ramu becomes 5. Mullet becomes 6, Black 13 becomes 7, Moonshot becomes 8, Hondrelay becomes 9, Suckit becomes 10. Race 9, Wilberforce versus Sidebite for P3. Wilberforce wins. Wilberforce goes up to P3. Ramu goes up to 4, Mullet goes to 5, Black 13 goes to 6. Moonshot goes to 7, 8, 9. Sidebite becomes P10. Last race of the night. Wilberforce versus Poison Ivy. So it's not actually chasing the racing, it's just actually the final positions. Because Wilberforce wins, which means Poison Ivy drops. So it means the order, the end of the night, is as follows. Dagenham Dustbin 1, Wilberforce 2, Ramu 3, Mullet 4, Black 13 5, Moonshot 6, Hondrelay 7, Suckit 8, Sidebite 9, Poison Ivy 10, Gatekeeper is Jetfield Nova, Challenger is Mabel.